Trixie's cute. Um, and she's big, and I think that, and bold, and then I think that was a smart move to get outside maybe your comfort zone. She's a cartoon,
Okay.
which is a good thing.
Okay.
But having said that, she's a cartoon because she's kind of flat. She's very graphic and she's also obviously the proportions are such that she's not a literal figure. So when I say cartoon, that's not an insult because that's a high level of sophistication within itself within that genre. Okay, I was a cartoonist for a while. Okay, I came to Houston as a cartoonist.
I remember that.
Yeah. So I think your color choices were awesome. I particularly love the Heart Love glasses. I think this is I'm going to make a generalization that I think everybody needs to hear. Whatever area you're moving to, this is the only critique I have for you. Whatever area you're moving to, if it's a cartoon sort of image, study what's going on in that area, in that field. If you want to do experimental abstract work, look at what's going on. Magazines, on the internet, Pinterest. This may, I don't know if it'll surprise you or not, but I spend hours every week looking. If I can't go to a museum, which obviously the last 2 years, nobody was doing much of that, I'm online looking, not just at what is going on right now in the art world, but refreshing my memory about the history. Because, and this is anecdotal, bear with me. I was standing in front of a piece like this at an art show many years ago. This was one of those street things. I'd wandered into this place and I was standing there, and it turned out that the artist was standing next to me, and I began to compliment her. I said that I really love the way this references to Asian tapestries, and she says, no, it doesn't reference anything like that. I try not to ever think about anything else, and just, I don't want to be influenced. I never look at any other art, and I had to gulp and bite my lip and walk out. You are constantly recording, bringing in data. You are always looking. Most of you drove here, I'm sure, so you were looking. Whether it's nature or architecture or whatever, you're looking and you're drinking it in. Well, what I challenge you to do is look more. Cartooning, in particular, has so many different styles and ways to be approached, but they all typically have one thing in common: they're storytelling. And you did a really good job of telling the story here. The only thing I think that could freshen up a little bit is if you looked at some of the other master cartoonists and saw how they're doing the same thing. And her eyes are a little saucer-like. Other than that, she's awesome.
Yeah, I'm trying to, the balance between cartoon and expressionism, and trying to get that stylized.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
Well, you're going to need to really look at I like the hair too, and especially on the red background. You're going to need to really, in expressionism, that's a deep dive. You have to really look at what's going on there. Okay.